Stop right there. Before you even think about clicking away, let me tell you something that's going to make you question everything you thought you knew about success. I'm about to drop some truth bombs that will literally shatter your comfort zone. And if you're not ready for raw, unfiltered reality, then get out now. Still here? Good. Because what I'm about to tell you is going to separate the winners from the losers, the fighters from the quitters, and the real from the fake. And if you think you can handle the truth, then smash that subscribe button right now, because this channel is about to become your new obsession. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. Listen up. I'm sick and tired of seeing people living mediocre lives, making pathetic excuses, and pretending like they're okay with being average. You know what? Average is the enemy. Average is what kills dreams, destroys potential, and turns champions into cowards. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why 95% of people will never escape the suffocating trap of mediocrity. You want to know the brutal difference between people who win and people who lose? It's not talent. Half the most talented people I know are broke. It's not luck. Luck is what losers blame when they fail. It's not even opportunity. Opportunities are everywhere, but most people are too blind to see them. It's mindset. And right now, your mindset is probably the biggest obstacle standing between you and everything. Here's what nobody wants to admit, and this is going to hurt. Most people are living in complete denial about their own potential. They wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and lie to themselves about who they are and what they're capable of. They tell themselves they're trying their best when they're barely giving 50% effort. They say they're working hard when they're scrolling social media for 3 hours a day. They claim they don't have time while binge-watching Netflix every night. You know what's even worse? They surround themselves with other mediocre people who validate their excuses and enable their weakness. They create these little echo chambers where everyone agrees that it's okay to be realistic and you should be grateful for what you have. Bull. That's complete garbage. And deep down, you know it. If this is hitting you right where it hurts, if you're feeling that uncomfortable truth settling in your stomach, then share this video right now. Share it with someone who needs this wake-up call. Because comfortable lies are what's keeping you stuck. Every single day, you have a choice. You can either grab your life by the throat and start building something extraordinary, or you can keep making pathetic excuses and stay exactly where you are. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Staying where you are isn't actually staying still. When you're not growing, you're dying. When you're not moving forward, you're moving backward. There is no neutral in the game of life. Let me ask you something, and I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. When was the last time you did something that actually scared you? When was the last time you pushed yourself so far outside your comfort zone that your heart was pounding and you weren't sure if you could handle it? If you can't answer that question immediately, then you're living in the comfort zone. And the comfort zone is where dreams go to die. You see, most people think success is about having some special talent or being born with advantages. That's loser talk. Success is about being willing to do what others won't do, to push when others quit, and to keep fighting when everyone else taps out. Here's what's really going on, and this might be the most important thing you hear today. You are probably your own worst enemy. You are the one creating limitations in your head. You are the one telling yourself, I can't, before you even try. You are the one choosing to stay safe instead of taking the risks that could change everything. And you know what? That's exactly where most people want you to stay. They want you to believe that success is rare, that opportunities are limited, and that you should be realistic about your goals. They want you to stay small because your success makes them uncomfortable about their own failures. But here's what I know about you. You didn't click on this video by accident. Something inside you knows you're capable of more. Something inside you is screaming for change, for growth, for victory. And that something is your true self trying to break free from all the limiting beliefs and fear that's been suffocating your potential. And if you want more of this raw truth, if you want me to keep pushing you toward greatness, then subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that notification bell because I'm going to be dropping truth bombs that will make you uncomfortable in the best possible way. So here's my challenge to you, and this is where we separate the talkers from the doers, the dreamers from the achievers. I want you to pick one thing. Just one that you've been putting off. One goal that you've been afraid to pursue. One dream that you've been telling yourself is unrealistic. Got it? Good. Now, I want you to take action on that thing today. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow is where dreams go to die. Not next week. Next week is where excuses live. Not when you feel ready. You're never going to feel ready. Today. Because here's the truth nobody wants to face. You're never going to feel ready. You're never going to have all the information you think you need. You're never going to eliminate all the risks. The only time you'll ever feel ready is after you've already done it. When you start taking action despite your fears, something magical happens. You begin to realize that most of the things you were afraid of weren't even real. You discover that you're stronger than you thought, smarter than you believed, and more capable than you ever imagined. But it doesn't stop there. As you start winning small battles, you build momentum. As you build momentum, you gain confidence. As you gain confidence, you start taking bigger risks and achieving bigger victories. This is how ordinary people become extraordinary. This is how average people become legends. This is how you transform from someone who talks about change to someone who creates change. But here's the thing, and listen carefully because this is crucial. Information without action is just entertainment. You can watch every motivational video on the internet, read every self-help book ever written, and attend every seminar in existence, but if you don't act, nothing changes. So what's it going to be? Are you going to be another person who gets inspired for 5 minutes and then goes back to their old patterns? Or are you going to use this moment as a turning point in your life? If you're ready to stop making excuses and start making progress, then subscribe to this channel right now. And don't just subscribe. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Share it with someone who's been making excuses. Share it with someone who's been playing it safe. Here's my final challenge. I want you to comment below with one action you're going to take today. Don't think about it. Don't analyze it. Just write it down and commit to it. Because when you make that commitment publicly, you're 10 times more likely to follow through.